And investigators are still trying to determine what exactly caused the avalanche. But Paul, we've seen before these avalanches are really hard to predict because sometimes weather plays a role, sometimes science is, but sometimes it's just they happen randomly.
Yeah, the fact that it happened on the first day that they had it open to skiers, I think, is a big tell. But they'll do the official investigation and hopefully learn from this whole experience and try to prevent something similar from happening in the future. Let's talk about what's going to happen to our weather in the near term as we look out from Black Mountain. Just a beautiful perspective this evening with some high clouds in the atmosphere overhead. We'll see partly cloudy skies tonight. The veil of high clouds overhead is not going to be very efficient at holding much warmth near ground level. So it's going to be chilly out there to start the day on Friday, but we are going to warm back up to near average temperatures. Still dry Friday, and then rain is likely on Saturday. Breezy conditions with those heaviest downpours Saturday afternoon and evening as well. Dry weather should return to the forecast by Sunday, Monday, and even into Tuesday of next week. Switching perspectives, this is the view looking at the sunset from the Mark Hopkins Hotel. Temperatures are backing down. We managed to climb up to within a few degrees of what's normal for this time of year, but already as the sun goes down, we're back to a mix of upper 40s and low 50s, and those numbers will continue to tumble all the way down into the 30s inland by early tomorrow morning. Going to be some patchy frost once again, which is far from out of the ordinary for the middle of January. It's a cold time of year after all. Temperatures around the bay and along the coast mostly in the low to mid 40s. High temperatures tomorrow are going to reach up again to within a couple degrees of what's normal for this time of year, despite thickening clouds overhead. San Jose will be one of the warm spots at 58 degrees, mostly in the middle portion of the 50s. But again, it's January. That's generally where we're supposed to be at this time of year. And even with the rain approaching on Saturday, it's not going to do much to our temperatures. We're going to run in this very similar pattern all the way into the beginning of next week. So just a typical January pattern, both in terms of our temperatures and in terms of the approach of those next rain chances. So let's take a look at those with a look at Futurecast. And we are going to see thickening clouds tomorrow, but the rain should be staying to our north as we head through the daylight hours on Friday. There is a chance for a couple of showers to make a run into the North Bay tomorrow evening. It's much more likely after midnight and to start the day Saturday that we'll see those first lighter rain showers beginning to fall over the northern half of the Bay Area. A wave of moderate rainfall moves across the Bay Area during the afternoon on Saturday, with the most widespread and heaviest rain moving in late afternoon and continuing into the evening. This is when the heaviest snow is going to be accumulating in the Sierra as well. That dives out of the Bay Area before the sun comes up on Sunday, and we should see dry weather prevailing as we head into the second half of the weekend. So how much rain are we talking about? That same forecast model has a pretty good handle on the range of possibilities. In general, a half an inch to an inch of rain on a widespread basis, with some spots, especially in the North Bay, picking up an inch to an inch and a half of total rainfall. That amount of rain falling in about a 12-hour time frame can lead to the possibility of a little bit of nuisance road flooding, but widespread flooding does not look like it's going to be a concern. But we're going to have to be on the lookout for some sporadic power outages as well. As you can see, the winds ramping up as we head through the first half of Saturday, but especially Saturday afternoon and evening as that heaviest rain is making its way through. 20 to 30 mile an hour gusts, possibly even some 35 to 40 mile an hour gusts, but those should be pretty few and far between. And then the gusts should rapidly calm down as we head into the afternoon hours on Sunday. This is going to be associated with an atmospheric river that's likely to rank as an AR2 on our 1 to 5 scale. And what that means is largely beneficial rainfall, but also can bring a couple of hazards. That nuisance road flooding, so watch out for any flood-prone spots, some standing water there, and the potential for a little bit of wind damage. Tree branches coming down, maybe resulting in some of those sporadic power outages. We'll be here keeping an eye on it for you throughout the weekend. And again, things dry out for the second half of the weekend. Sunday is looking just fine, so this is going to be kind of a one-day event. And we'll keep the dry weather going Monday and Tuesday before another chance of showers is going to be heading our way on Wednesday. That does not look like it's going to be as heavy as the rain that moves through on Saturday, but it's something else that we will watch as we head through this weekend.